Metal Tiger invests in natural resource companies, and this year some people have accused it of having a Midas touch. Well, to find out if that accusation is accurate, we're joined by the Executive Director, Paul Johnson. Now, Paul, the Midas touch, an accusation. It's kind of a nice accusation, isn't it? Is that how you describe 2015 and the investments that you've made?
Well, I can tell you the Midas touch is not true, because I've just had a bacon sandwich and it stayed a bacon sandwich all the way through. It didn't turn to gold. Not so much a Midas touch, just hard work and total graft all the way through 2015. We're a bit tired now. It's been a long year, but we've achieved so much building the portfolio ready for the upturn in the sector. So it's going really well, but we need to keep working hard.
So which companies have you invested in and
Okay,
why?
well, we have two divisions, one that invests in companies that are listed in the natural resource sector on a listed exchange. We've invested in Kibo Mining, Ariana Resources, Eurasia Mining, and recently ECR Minerals, and a whole clutch of other companies in the background that we don't talk about necessarily unless we go notifiable. And on the whole, it's performed very, very well, as you've seen from our recent results that we released in terms of the trading profitability. If we turn to the projects, that's where the big meat of our business is, and we now have projects in various places, in various commodities, and they are really well positioned, ready for the upturn in the sector, which we think is close.
Turkey, Philippines, Thailand. Which are the jewels in your crown? Because you've invested in companies operating within those regions.
Right, well, we have our base area of operations is Thailand, where we have an option to really expand our portfolio in the near term. So that's very exciting for us. Huge prospectivity, very little exploration work by companies in the recent past. We have a big Spanish tungsten opportunity that we've drilled out in 2015 with great results, and we've just found some gold as well. We have a new project in Botswana where we own 30% of some fabulous licenses, and we're looking to really get working fast on the ground there. An option for gold tailings with Eurasia as well, Eurasia Mining in Russia, and we're JVing with Kibo on gold and uranium interests in Tanzania. Lots going on and potential amongst our portfolio for some really interesting value creation over the next year.
Okay, so aside from the companies that you invest in, what about Metal Tiger itself? What have been the greatest challenges you've faced this year?
Oh, it's the sector. I mean, the sector's in the doldrums and really on the floor. But we kind of like that too, because that yields us the opportunities to build our portfolio. I don't think some of the assets we've added in 2015 would have been possible at current prices, or perhaps at all if the sector had been a bit stronger. So we've really been opportunistic and built our portfolio at the worst time in the sector, but it has created challenges as well for us along the way.
So we have to be clear, you're not buying into distressed assets then. It's the sector, it's not the companies that are going through a hard time.
No, generally speaking, we have to have faith in the projects or the companies that we invest in. We're all living in difficult times, so in terms of our share price, despite the enormous amount of work that we've done and the progress made, our share price has performed okay if you look at the absolute. But it's absolutely terrible when you think we're building on some pretty stunning assets, particularly recently with Botswana, our progress in Spain, Thailand and so on, and the Russian opportunity. Yet our price has only moved a little, so we're looking forward to the upside in our share price too. And we feel we're horribly undervalued at the moment, and we're going to carry on working until the market demonstrates a proper value for the business.
So sector-wide turmoil is a theme of 2015. Will it continue to be so in 2016?
Oh, we always say our crystal ball is not very transparent. It's difficult to see what's happening. We don't really mind. We've got a good working capital position. We're building our business. If it stays low, potentially we could build our business even more. If it goes high, then our assets will be valued properly in the market. So we're cool with it. It's okay. We're a well-run, well-managed business, and we're making progress.
So here we are, November 2015, at the Gold Bears and Traders Conference. What do you think the private investors and the attendees will be wanting to find out about and be questioning you about today?
Yeah, well, they don't invest in Metal Tiger or anyone else for the love of the company. They want to make some money. So they want to see some upside potential in the companies. I think most people know the sector is horrible at the moment, but they know that the companies that will re-rate fastest and first are those that have really good, valuable assets that can demonstrate tremendous growth in 2016. One point I'd make about Metal Tiger is we are working on everything that we have within the portfolio. Everything is moving forward. Nothing is stopping. Despite the sector conditions, we're doing work on the ground.
Okay, well, finally, are you a good advocate for both your company and the sector? Because you keep mentioning words like horrible. Surely you're reinforcing the message that times are tough at the moment.
I think you might be telling me off there. Fair enough, I suppose. Maybe I should be artificial and say everything's wonderful. It's not. It's a very hard sector. We're taking advantage of the difficulty in the sector to build our business for our shareholders. We'd like more people to understand the message and come on board and invest in the company. So maybe by being a little bit more honest, people will trust us a little bit more.
Paul Johnson, Executive Director of Metal Tiger, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks, Sarah.